Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Though he chose not to attend the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14 reunion, Paul PK Kemsley still made his presence known. In addition to sending a statement, which Andy Cohen had the awkward task of reading aloud on the reunion stage, PK also shared a cryptic quote after Part 2 aired on April 8th. The British talent agent posted a solo shot of him standing in a doorway on his Instagram story on the same day that the reunion aired. "It's better to admit you walked through the wrong door than to spend your life in the wrong room," he captioned the photo. PK has been estranged from diamond holder Dorrit Kemsley since May 2024, though the two have yet to officially file for divorce. In his statement at the Season 14 reunion, PK said that he declined to appear in person because he didn't think it would be the right place to talk to her. "I was invited to be part of the reunion, but declined because I don't believe engaging with Dorrit in this forum would be constructive," he said, which Andy read aloud on Part 1. "Dorrit has made several mischaracterizations about me, but the one I must address is the claim that I am a bad father. That statement is both heartbreaking and false. It is deeply hurtful to me and, more importantly, to our children, who, despite Dorrit's assertion, will inevitably see and hear all of this at a time not of our choosing." PK and Dorrit share son Jagger Kemsley and daughter Phoenix Kemsley together. "Those closest to us know the truth. Many have wanted to speak out, but I have asked them not to because the truth should never need a champion. I refuse to stoke a fire I did not ignite," he continued. "The Dorrit I married would never have allowed this, much less caused it. That woman embodied kindness, integrity, and grace. I can only hope this version of Dorrit finds her way back to the person she once was." After hearing what PK had to say in his reunion statement, Dorrit had one simple reply. "Listen, if I haven't changed in 14 years, then something's wrong with me," she said. Nearly a year after they announced their split, PK and Dorrit are not yet divorced. Neither estranged spouse has made a move towards filing for divorce, and Dorrit isn't sure if either of them actually wants one. "I don't think PK wants to get divorced," Dorrit said on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show. Dorrit said that she doesn't want a divorce either, but she doesn't necessarily know if marriage is what she wants either. The cameras may have stopped rolling, but the drama surrounding The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills continues long after the reunion lights dim. And this time, it's not one of the housewives stirring the pot, but their equally headline-grabbing spouses. Paul PK Kemsley, husband of longtime cast member Dorrit Kemsley, took to Instagram late Sunday night to post a cryptic message that has Bravo fans furiously decoding its meaning. Just days after the highly anticipated RHOBH reunion aired, where marital cracks between PK and Dorrit took center stage, the British businessman offered a subtle yet pointed update that has only added more fuel to the fire. That was the entirety of PK's caption, posted beneath a dimly lit photo of a glass of scotch resting on a weathered table, the shadows stretching across the wood like secrets in the dark. It wasn't tagged, it wasn't geolocated, and it certainly wasn't clarified. But in the post-reunion silence, it was deafening. To fully understand the weight of PK's cryptic words, one must look back at what unfolded during the RHOBH Season 13 reunion. Dorrit, typically poised and fashion-forward, appeared unusually subdued throughout the special. When Andy Cohen turned his questions toward her marriage, the temperature on the set noticeably dropped. "There's been distance," Dorrit admitted cautiously, eyes cast downward. "Life, schedules, and other things. We've been trying." Andy didn't press as hard as he could have, perhaps out of respect, or perhaps because Dorrit's co-stars, notably Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne, shifted uncomfortably in their seats as if they knew more than was being said on camera. Whatever the case, PK's absence from the reunion only made the speculation louder. PK and Dorrit's marriage has never been short on headlines. From financial woes to rumors of separate living arrangements, the couple has weathered more than a few public storms. Yet, they've always presented a united front until now. Last fall, whispers grew louder that PK had been spending extended time in London, away from his wife and children. Some sources cited business obligations. Others, less charitably, alleged the two were already separated and simply keeping appearances for the cameras. Neither Dorrit nor PK ever confirmed a split, but their social media presence, once filled with couple photos and family outings, grew noticeably sparse. PK's latest post seems to toe the line between confession and deflection, and Bravo watchers are split. Is this an admission of guilt? A public act of humility? Or just another strategic move in a very public chess game? Over on Reddit and Twitter, or X, as it's now known, fans speculated that this could be PK's way of getting ahead of an imminent reveal, perhaps on House of Villains, where Dorrit was rumored to be in discussions for a surprise guest appearance alongside her former frenemy Lisa Vanderpump. Others suspected PK may be subtly aligning himself for his own return to the spotlight. After all, cryptic captions and public vulnerability often lead to podcast deals, guest interviews, and who knows what else in the ever-churning Bravo sphere. While PK's post made waves, Dorrit's Instagram remained conspicuously quiet. Her most recent post, an ad campaign for her swimwear line, featured her looking flawless and alone on a Malibu beach. The caption, "Still waters run deep." Was this a passive-aggressive clapback? A silent confirmation that there is more going on behind the scenes? Fans noted that she hasn't liked or commented on PK's post, nor has she shared any stories referencing the reunion. Sources close to production say Dorrit was very emotional in the days following the reunion taping and is re-evaluating what's next for her on the show and in her personal life. With Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's marriage still on uncertain ground and now Dorrit and PK raising eyebrows, fans are wondering if the RHOBH Husbands Club is unraveling at the seams. Once known for lavish group vacations and family-friendly storylines, the show has turned increasingly somber in tone, with real-life consequences bleeding into on-camera drama. Maybe PK's post is just him being introspective, mused one fan on a Bravo message board. But in this world, every word carries weight, and that one sounded heavy. Whether PK's words were a teaser for an eventual statement, a warning shot before a scandal breaks, or just a moody moment of self-reflection, one thing is certain: the man knows how to keep people guessing. His decision to share something so vague yet emotionally loaded after the reunion wasn't accidental. Whether it was damage control or a heartfelt moment, it reignited public curiosity about where he and Dorrit stand and what the future holds. For now, all we have is a cryptic caption, a moody image, and a lot of unanswered questions. But in the world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, that's often more than enough to start a storm. In true Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fashion, the drama didn't end when the cameras stopped rolling at the reunion taping. In fact, for Paul PK Kemsley, it might have just begun. Just days after the RHOBH reunion aired, to mixed reactions from fans, Dorrit, Kemsley's husband, took to Instagram with a cryptic message that instantly sparked speculation across Bravo Nation. The post, a simple black and white text image, read, "Better to admit when you've lost control than to pretend you never had it." He offered no caption, no text, no context. But of course, in Beverly Hills, silence says as much as shouting. Better to admit when you've lost control. Was PK finally addressing the public's perception of his fractured marriage? Or was it something more personal? Speculation flew across social media like confetti in a Beverly Hills ballroom. Some fans believed PK was subtly confirming that things had unraveled behind the scenes, not just in his marriage, but possibly financially. Others interpreted the message as a dig at the show itself, a declaration that he was done playing the role of the aloof, cheeky husband who always had a quip ready. "It sounds like someone who's had enough," tweeted one fan. Maybe he's tired of pretending everything is fine, but others weren't so sure. "This is classic PK," another user replied. "He loves to stir the pot just enough to keep people guessing." Season 13 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was a whirlwind for Dorrit and PK. From whispered rumors of separation, icy on-camera tension, and emotional breakdowns, to PK's conspicuous absence from major events, the Kemsleys found themselves under a microscope. And when it came time for the reunion, viewers expected clarity. What they got, however, was ambiguity served on a bedazzled platter. Dorrit tearfully admitted that she and PK were going through a rough patch, but denied any formal separation. "Marriage isn't always perfect," she said to Andy Cohen. "We're figuring things out privately." But fans weren't buying it, especially after she admitted they were currently sleeping in different rooms. "I love PK," she insisted. "We're just in a transition." PK, notably, did not appear at the reunion, which brings us back to the Instagram post.